Hello everyone, Busy Gamer Dad back again, doing our Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered, Final Fantasy 2. We are going back through this portal thingy and going to go through the other doors. We're going to verify that we did not leave any special loot on the table. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm just kind of hanging out, having fun with this. This has been a very interesting journey. Ultima looks like it's still gaining levels, so we're going to keep on going on with it and having fun with it. Yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the series where we are taking a turn doing hour-long episodes. Just trying to get through it, really. That's really what it comes down to. We're trying our best to get through it. I think that this has still been a very enjoyable game. I don't know if this has a special place in anyone else's heart for any reason under the sun, but I will say that it does not have a special place in my heart. If you've been following the series all along as I've uploaded them, you will realize that this game, it's just mashing the A button, mashing the attack button, and then just going through the game, going through the motion. I'm not saying that that's a terrible thing. It's very simplistic, very easy, accessible for the game and for people to play, but I also don't think that it's very engaging. I don't think it's very... overall, the word I would look to use would be enjoyable. Let's see. So I gotta go all the way up and around, I believe. I do. Wait, do I? Yes. Yes, I do. So yeah. Beyond that, this is where we're at right now. We are in the last dungeon, doing the last dungeon things, getting all the last chests and things that we need to get. Leon has gotten a little bit more hit points. He's got about maybe 600 more hit points, maybe a little bit more since we've got him. Definitely got a lot more magic on him than he did before too. I think that is a testament to where he should have probably gone with, or where you might want to take him if he has an aptitude inside the game behind the coding wall, as it were, behind the scenes. If he's supposed to be a caster, like a dark caster or something like that, like you give him all the death spells and stuff like that, and they for some reason have a higher chance to hit with him, things like that. That would be very interesting to see the game filter that out or play that out for people. But I don't think, for lack of a better term, I don't think anyone is designated to any specific role. I think that anyone can be any role. Case in point, I've made Furion my paladin cleric character. Maria is my caster character, and Guy is my physical powerhouse, and that's the way it's been throughout the entire game. Anytime that I hit the optimize button, it wants to give Furion 2 weapons, and I'm like, no, he is not going to use 2 weapons. He's going to use a sword and a shield, or something in a shield, because he is our paladin, he is our cleric. So, and then like Maria, I bounced her around using different various weapons, bows and arrows, or daggers and things like that. Guy has been pretty standard though. Guy has been using mostly mostly big physical weapons like axes or words are failing me. Maces. He's been using maces and axes and lances. So yeah, just fun stuff. Well, that didn't kill it. Good. Boulders. Oh hey, that's a fair amount of damage. Nice. Good. You can't self-destruct, because I actually technically haven't damaged you. And I will be doing that. Nope, not now. I'll be doing not that. Doing that. And then yeah, you just keep on attacking. But yeah, Guy does have some magic, as you can see. I have had him cast some spells. So that, in that vein, is where we're at. So if you're just jumping into this, hope you guys have, your bag of popcorn, your movie candies, whatever you want to have. And, oh, flame sword. I don't think we need that. I don't think that's any better. I didn't think that was, yeah, we already got that one. Yeah. Down around. So yeah, hopefully got, something to snack on, munch on as we go through this chaotic environment that is the last castle of Pandemonium. I think we're going to run out of curatives before I run out of anything else, which is going to really suck, because I really need those to, beat the game probably. But I do have, I think I've got like 50 elixirs. because potions or money in this game lost meaning to me a long time ago. This game fell into the trap, unfortunately, with Final Fantasy 1, where you had no need for money past a certain point in the game, once you bought all the spells and such. So, yeah. You can take that or leave it. And then some of the weapons actually have spells on them, so you don't even have to buy all the spells. Alright, let's see here. You will cast, you will heal them there. Good, awesome. I mean, I'm not too worried about our curatives. I'm more worried about my state of my magic. But we do have, like I said, a bunch of elixirs. So I'm not super concerned, but still definitely something where it's like, I don't want to... I'm trying my best to get Ultima to level 10. That's what my goal is to get Ultima to level 10. The only reason why I have Furion and Leon in the front row, so they get a little bit more hit points before the end boss. Once we get to the end boss, I'm going to change everybody to be in the front row. No. I think she'll cast it first. I think she will. Hard to say if Maria goes first. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. Confused Tome. We don't need that. But that represents a black magic spell that maybe would be really good on Leon. Hard to say. She's out of magic, so you will... You know what? We have 24 of those. Maximizes intellect. Do I have anything that heals? Interesting. I thought I would have. Huh. Interesting. I thought we would have had something else. Oh well. There. Everyone just attack. Only 20. Nice. So, if you're wondering why her attacks did a little bit more damage after the fact, she has 2 daggers called the Rippers, and they basically bypass armor. So, all the better for us. They're really good against high armor class monsters. Really good against them, because they do the base attack where it's like, yeah, pittance, but for some reason the ripping attack, the bonus damage, does like 250 damage a pop, which is great, because that usually kills things in like a turn. Most things don't seem to have more than, unless they're bosses, most trash monsters don't seem to have more than, I would say, 1,000 HP. So, yeah, we're definitely pretty good there. Then we're using the heal rod just to beat people up and heal them. Thou shalt be healed. Dush, 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 dush. So, yeah. Alright, so now we're here, and now we get to go to those other 2 doors. We're going to get into a fight. At least 2. These guys, these are exactly the example I was hoping for. Yeah, so these guys have super high defense. So we're going to focus on the guys in the backfield first. Super high magic defense and super high physical defense. And the Death Riders, they have an attack that it heals them. Their base attack heals them. See? So that's also why. Nope, not that. I don't want you to do that. That's what I want you to do. The magic attacks do significantly more with single focus fire. And then, wow, that guy took all 3 attacks. Okay, good. I was going to say. And if you lived, that'd be pretty impressive. Alright, so now I'm just going to have you attack. Yeah, see, 99. And then the claw weapon that he's using, see, 220. So that's why I like having the Rippers out in our attack retinue. The claw that Guy is using is meant for casters. not meant for casters, meant to be used against casters. So that's why it does so little to no damage. But then we got those rippers that are just ripping through. There we are. Nice. Thunder Spear. Alright. See? I'm glad that I did this. Yep. Glad that I did this. So up and down. And I can get to both of them. Yeah, the first door is not anything. So I can get both of them from this side. So I'm glad we did this. I'm glad we did this. So we go up and around. We go up, up, up. It's our moment. You know, something, something. If you know that song, you know that I've seen that video, that movie, more times than I can remember. The song is Golden. And it's from K-pop Demon Hunters. And my daughter loves that. And I sing it with her all the time. So I don't care what you say. It's a catchy tune. And I'm not going to deny my daughter a moment of innocence and happiness simply because I want to try and look cool. Not on your life. Not on your life. I am that dad that will sit there and belt out all manner of ridiculousness just to make her happy. So there. Alright. Got some water. Good. Chunk out that guy. And then everyone else can just attack. This also gives us a chance to see how we're doing against boss level monsters inside these monsters in a boxes. You know, chest monsters, as it were. And then should be another 2 turns for this guy. The monsters that are these guys right here are designed and intentional because if you're not at a certain threshold of power, you can beat on these guys and get there. So they are intentional, and it does the player good in regards to having such strong monsters this far in the game. Because also it's the last dungeon. You want them to be strong. You don't want everything to be a pushover, right? You want to have a challenge. Good. Furion, Leon, another Thunder Spear. If I had the ability to throw things in this game, oh boy, you can bet I would be yeeting things left and right. Alright, down and around, go this way. Allow me a queen. That's hardly worth the spell, but I'm going to cast it anyways. I do like that Furion goes first. Makes it easy to heal. Good. No, I can't get the other one today, this way. I gotta go the other door. Alright, fair enough. Monsters. I knew it was gonna be monsters. I'm not surprised. Ooh. That's... Well, that's a monster. That's a monster. Mm-hmm. Oh dear. Oh, we have ribbons on. That's why. Furion and Maria have ribbons. Still, having shell on us is going to be very important. Ice storm. Yep. That's why. Ow. Aura. Go ahead. Draw first blood, Leon. It is a cool sprite for him. Decent damage. Poison cloud. Ouch. I'm glad I did that. Let's do flare. Let's do that, and yeah, just start laying into him. Hardly any damage really has gone to us, so I'm more than glad on that side of things. Ouch. Yeah, that was kind of stingy. Numbers are starting to add up. Should be another 2 turns, I'm thinking, then he'll be dead. Or 1, that's fine. That's fine. And then we get the Mega Buster. I don't know what we get. Oh, we have Flare level up. I'll take that. Jin Helmet. It reduces your evasion by a lot. What's his evasion? It's 0. This might even be better. Yeah, I mean, it's only like 19 more defense. He loses 20% evasion, and yeah. For all these ultimate weapons, we're not really getting a lot that's like, oh yes, definitely. So, that's a bit of a bummer. Anything that has death, if you're new to this channel, new to this game, I'm going to tell you right now, anything that has devil, death, or some type of demon or something like that is something that has potential to one-hit kill you. May not be in a physical attack, it may cast death on you, it may cast paralyze on you, blaster or something like that where it instantly kills you. But I'm warning you, just so you know, because that was the first party wipe we had in our game, was when I encountered what seemed to be a trash monster that was the Death Blossom, or yeah, Death Blossom flowers. And I remember very distinctly, there was only like 3 or 4 of them, but we got one-tapped by all of them. They killed my characters all on like one single hit, and I was just like, I don't know what to do with this. I died. I could not react fast enough. So I felt silly, and rightly so. But then we won after that. So, hooray. I am drinking a lot of water right now because it is very dry in my house, and I also have the beginnings of a cold, and I can tell I have the beginnings of a cold because I am starting to get snuffly and just super mucusy. But it's, you know, that's counterintuitive because it's super dry in my house, so the more I blow my nose, the more risk I have for getting a bloody nose. And I don't know if you have that problem where you live, but that's a problem in the Northeast where I live, and you just got to deal with it. You just got to drink your fluids and stay as healthy as you can. All right. Let's get over here. Nope, go down, and then we got to go back the other way. You right there. You can cast that right there. Yep. And then should be dead. Maybe not dead. Nope, not one shot. Darn. That should be dead. Now it's the hecka dead. Nice. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Him gets affected by the stop spell, which he broke, by the way. He's got pretty good resistances, honestly. Leon's got some pretty good resistances. Alright. Ultima is probably about halfway to a level up. Maybe it's almost more then. I don't know, I haven't looked at it in a little while. Just gonna keep churning away at it. Keep churning away at it. This right here, though, what you're seeing sums up this game. It is arbitrary. And I'm sorry to say that, but this game is just arbitrary. The doors could be spaced in just one next to another, a Diamond Cuirass. But they're not. There's these little alcoves you have to walk into and out of. And again, it's like, why? Why are you making us do that? 5 defense goes, but it gives us 5. No, that's not as good. It's just arbitrary. Arbitrary increases in length in the game. That's really what it's doing. These little alcoves here that we have to navigate and get into and out of. Oh, look at that. Everyone's fulled up. So you both are just gonna blast that guy. And you two can hit that guy. I don't think they'll kill him, but it'll be worth a try. Yeah, they're not gonna kill that guy. Nope, they didn't kill it. I don't think we're gonna kill ours either. So they're gonna be like topped off. Oh no, we did get that one. Nice. Dodge? No dodge. Alright, well that guy's back up to full. Anyway, so yeah, arbitrary is what I would use as my word to describe this game. The reason why I say arbitrary is just because the game takes pains to make itself longer. By circumventing paths that could be straightforward. There's not good level design where it's literally always a square or a rectangle that we're going through, and there's just the catwalk goes up here and comes down here and goes up here. That's fine some of the time. I'm not saying that is not something you see in only this game, but this game does it all the time, and that is just artificial length. It's just an arbitrary mechanic for, oh, I want to make this game feel a little bit longer, so I'm going to have these extra steps the player has to take. And then we're going to increase the monster random encounter so that they have more encounters in that span. We got another ribbon. Nice. That's actually not bad. So, if nothing else, we are getting ribbons, which is good news. Yeah. I will gladly take that because that will remove all chances of anyone getting status effect that is like a major player. And I do mean that. Like, Leon is not a major player. For all the bluster that I would like to put behind him being the Dark Knight character on the Redemption arc, he is just an arbitrary player at this point that is in the game to fill out our party. And again, arbitrary. Did we just one-shot that guy? I think we just one-shot that guy. That's awesome. Up and around, this way. Ambushed. Oh no, they saw what we did to those other ones and were like, we can do better. He did 0 damage. What? Oh, maybe because he was trying to death touch. That's might be why. No, he did damage. I don't know why. Don't know why. Oh, didn't kill that guy? Shucks. That would have been nice. Well, he did now. He's uber dead. Man. You guys should be attacking Leon and Furion, because they're in the front row. Guy and Maria are in the back row for a reason. Oh, no, down and around. This way, yep. Right, there. Do that. Yeah, and as you can see, most fights are typically the same for these trash mobs. Once you've built it into your muscle memory what you gotta do, it's pretty autopilot. Now, the reason why I'm having everyone spread out their damage is just in case we one-shot him with Ultima. That's fine, but I don't want that to be like the single focus. But it looks like Leon might have heard me talking bad about him because he's actually doing a lot more damage now, which is great. All right, what do we got here? Monsters, more monsters, always more monsters. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Zombie Borgen. He was one of the first bosses that we fought. That's funny. Barrier is really only going to help Leon, so I'm going to skip it. And then I'm just going to go into doing the things that we need to do. I wonder if this will be funny. If the heal staff does damage to him on hit damage. I want to see. I want to see right now. Let's see. It does do damage, and quite a bit, actually. That's fun. That's fun. Huh? Oh, that was super easy. That was so easy. Well, alright, fair enough. Maria's shell went up. And what do we get? The Jin gloves. Alright, the Genie gloves. We already have those. I don't think those would be much better. Protects against instant death. Boosts the finest defense guard mental status such as sleep. Loses a little bit of attack. Oh, yeah, a heck load of evasion. Yeah, not that good. Again, just not worth it. Alright. Oh, nope, down and around, you knucklehead. These are kind of scary still. These guys can do what's called the blaster skill, monster skill, and it instantly kills you. And what makes them super deadly is they can cast it on AoE, and I think it's just an ability they can do. It's not like MP dependent. There it is right there. Okay, maybe it's not instant death. Maybe it's like all the bad things. Because Leon seems to be fine. So, good for us. Is that it? Okay. Down and back this way, and then down and around. Another round of them, huh? That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind it. I'm sitting there playing games with my friends, enjoying it. I do like that we are able to one-shot more with the Ultima spell. So, good. That's good. Oh, I missed. I wonder if Blaster is in the same vein as maybe Bad Breath. There are monsters in here that do cast Bad Breath, which does all the status effects. You know, silence, poison, paralyze, sleep. But the ribbon is what counteracts that. I've got 5 now. Slowly their numbers are going up. Okay, so that looks like it's a spell that paralyzes. Interesting. I thought it was not that. Alright, fair enough. I don't think they can heal. So we'll just start blasting. 100 to each? That's not bad. 150 to each, actually. That's not bad at all. Oh, see, there it is. Instant death. Yep. Oh, I can guess life on the party? Huh, I didn't know that. That one ran away after the buddy in front of it died. Literally used his body as a meat shield. Alright, if you say so, guy. Not guy, like if you say so, person, cat, monster. Oh, no, up and around. Oh, one more fight. Same thing, jeepers. Haha, blocked. Oh, Jesus. Only one. Alright, you there. Wonder if I should change out Guy's weapon. Because the cat claw just ain't cutting it anymore. Oh, maybe the blaster paralyze and then the attack is what kills you. That makes sense, because you're paralyzed and then you get attacked and you instantly die. That makes sense. That tracks. Alright. Oh good, 2 of them are dead. Well, maybe 3. Nice. There, and there. Maybe well, I guess, would the genie gloves work? I keep calling them the Jinn gloves, but they're genie gloves. I don't know if that would work. I don't know if those work. Alright, we gotta go in the middle door here. And we're just gonna keep on going. I can do auto battling if I really wanted to, but I don't. So there. So there. But let's talk a little bit more about the game. So where have we been? We started off dying. That was the tropey kind of start for the game. We got run down by Death Knights from the Emperor, and then we infiltrated the rebel army. After we lost Leon, we didn't know where he was. We thought he was dead. We were searching for him, and we thought the rebels could help us with safety and finding Leon. And from there, we got in with the rebel army, and they basically said, yeah, we'll help you, but you got to help us first. And so we did that, and because of that, we started making our way up in the ranks of the rebel army, going on more and more dangerous missions, and we had to, like, when I say more and more, I mean, like, we found the love letter from the one guy, and the rebel Rose, or Desert Rose, and turned the love letter into the princess, and she was like, I trust you now, and she sent us to go take out the airship, which was where Borghen was, and we killed him. But the airship took off and then blew up the rebel city, but the rebels got out and took refuge someplace else. And then we had to go to the ice plains to try and get the mithril that was up there, and that was where Joseph died, catching a boulder, Indiana Jones boulder that was going to kill us, and he got killed. Then we had Minwu with us. I can't even remember now. The middle is such a blur. Golden hairpin. Yeah, we had Minwu with us, and we went on the adventure to try and get the dragoons, I believe. And then Minwu died because he was trying to save us. I don't remember why he was trying to save us. And then the dragoons got wiped out. Then we got swallowed by a whale. We found Rickard. We went to Mysidia. Mysidia said, go to this tower. We went to the tower for the Ultima Tome, and then we're kind of here. No, there was an arena in there. There was a battle arena in there somewhere. Something that we had to do with the battle arena. I can't remember quite what that was. But that was where we had our first death, in that battle arena. Yeah, so we've been kind of all over. I don't think there's too many secrets inside this game. I think it's pretty linear. At least everything felt linear. Nothing felt like... I mean, there were points where I was like, I should not be here. Types of situations. Because we also had to... be a certain power level to get through certain portions of the game. And I say certain power level, like we had to mash A really hard and you know, power through. Like, I never felt like I was truly challenged as the player inside the game, but maybe that's my own limitations on things. All right. How do you do that? How do you do that? Do AoE Ultima. What the heck? You know, get more magic out of the mana cost, right? It makes it easier for these guys to die. Because they don't self-heal, which is fine. Which is all good. Seems like every level, or every fight, we do get some form of level up, though, which is good. Because that just means that we are getting that much stronger. How far away? Ooh, getting close. Yeah, okay, we go down this way, and around. Cool. Oh, that is not a fun one. We're gonna have Fury and attack. We're gonna have these two attack, because I do not want to get blasted. So, yeah. That would suck. I think just Furion and Maria could probably two-turn these things if they didn't get paralyzed. There we are. Good. Should be able to get through this pretty quick now. I would be impressive if they died after Maria's ultimate spell, actually. Because that means that we're that strong. Nope. Darn. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Yeah, that little sound effect of them, of us blocking something, makes me think that we're blocking, like, instant death. So, maybe that's not the case. There. Going up and around. Basically, Maria has downed all of our ethers. I really don't know what other curatives you have for MP in this game other than ethers and the osmosis spell. Or whatever that one is, drain spell. Because I don't think you have any other avenues. Yeah, osmosis. And osmosis is just dumb luck. Unless you get it maxed out, which we haven't. Alright. No, this way. Of course. Of course. I think I want to change out his weapon. I just don't think he's doing as much damage as he could be. Fog. I think that's going to work on me. Well, it's not. So there. One more combat. Yep. Of course it's these guys. Have Flare get a little bit more power. Maybe get another level up? Probably won't. I don't think it matters. I don't think we ever debunked it or verified it. If you cast it on multiple sources or a single source, if it matters to get more experience, because you're technically casting it more on multiple targets, or if the single cast is the single cast, you're just selecting multiple targets, and the experience is fixed. Oh no. Well. Color me silly. All right, good. Okay, I thought you'd be dead, but you're not. Just gonna have you attack. Nice. There we are. Teleport out. Okay, good. And then just, yep, arbitrarily make this harder. Preemptive strike. Oh, good. Let's do that. Okay, good. Less monsters, more damage. Fair enough. I don't think we'll cast Ultima. We might get a chance to, though. We might. Yes. Nice. Alright, let's see here. Oh, come on. Alright, we're gonna do this. And then I'm just gonna have her. This will be the ultimate battle right now. Yep, ultimate battle. Where she is the only one who's going to be casting. And she's going to cast Ultima. Everybody else defends. This way, these guys give the maximum amount of return on investment for us casting Ultima. Yep, they don't heal. So, all good. And they're beating up on us, so I know we're going to get some HP ups. Especially if they drop boulders on our head. That guy should be dead. Yeah. 2 rounds of Ultima, 2,000 damage. I am not surprised that guy died. Defend, defend. Come on. You know, I would love it if you just exclusively attacked Leon. That'd be great for me. That'd be great for Leon. Leon needs to toughen up. Let's do that right there. Defend, defend. Okay. Not quite. Everyone got a fair amount of HPs. Alright. I'm gonna do a quick save. Yes, right here. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. We'll see if this is like the last floor. Is it portal? Arbitrary. Arbitrary. Just arbitrary. There's one chest here. And then I gotta go all... It's just arbitrary. So annoying. It is so annoying. Now maybe it's not gonna knock over to 10. Ultima level, because maybe it maxes the meter but it doesn't actually kick over, which it could do. Yeah, I gotta think that those zeros mean that we're pretty dang strong, if you ask me. Wow, 1,000 damage check. Leon is doing some heavy lifting with that damage. Hopefully, we get this. Alright, nice. Get them dead. Hooray! Ultima! Yay! Ultima level 10! Wisdoms. Sorry, what? Maximize intellect. Are you kidding me? Now, let me see here, equipment. There's a meter at 10, so we could, in theory, have more. Let's find out. And I will stand by my word that if we get over 1,000 followers from these videos, I will maximize the Ultima spell to 99 if it goes to 99. It may take me years, but I'll do it. That's a big explosion. That's a pretty cool spell. That's worth it. Or until the graphics change. Because I don't think the graphics change after that, because that's pretty friggin' cool right there. I wonder if Flare does something like that. Now I want to get Flare to level 10. Oh well. Beggars and choosers, right? Can't do that on every spell. I mean, you can if you have the time. That's so cool. That makes me happy. That makes it kind of worth it. You can't run away. Why are you trying to run away? Alright, well now Maria can just attack. And then we'll check at the end if that does in fact increase the meter at all. We cast it like what, 3 times? 2 times. We cast it 2 times. Nope. No gain. 10 is where it's at. So yeah, now Maria can just attack with everyone else and we can just go back to what we were doing before. Oh, the old is new again. Now we're back here. Ripping people apart. Cool. Good stuff. You can't self-destruct. I haven't damaged you. That's how your self-destruct works. You need me to damage you. And then you can self-destruct for a percentage of your life that you have lost. That's how this bomb stuff works. Inside this game, anyways. Which is kind of a weird thing now that I think about it. Like, the mechanics of the game didn't really lend themselves to that, but hey, okay. Alright, and then we go... That'd be fun to see all the spells at their max form. There you go. There's something for you if you want to do that. But yeah, if we get 1,000 followers from these videos, that means that one of these videos gets us over the 1,000 follower threshold. I will maximize every spell to the point of 10 or 99, depending, so that their graphics are exactly what, you know, they're meant to be, their ultimate abilities, as it were. I don't think anyone took any damage. No, no one did. Because they're scared of the Ultima spell. Nice. Who knew? Big explosions. Really? That guy's alive? Well, not for long. Just a lot of flashing lights. Ah, I'm blocked. And now you can just attack. I just wanted to weaken him a little bit with the ultimate spell. And now I'm out of water. Should be one dude left, right? Cool. My son has been getting the Highlights magazine. I don't know if you remember Highlights magazines. I remember them when I was a kid, and my mother-in-law got him a subscription to them, and he loves them. He loves telling me the jokes out of those Highlight magazines, and they're all dad jokes. They're all silly things. You know, what do you call a snowman in the summer? A puddle? Things like that, where it's just like, oh, yeah, I remember these. They haven't changed much. The format is still very much the same, where they have, you know, the articles and stories and things like that from kids around the world that write in or show their pictures or their activities and things. They have the fantasy pieces, little one-page what's the word I'm looking for? Comics and stuff like that, and then the activity pages and stuff that are still very much accessible for all ages. So if you're looking for a magazine for your kids, Highlights is a pretty good one. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty good one. Easy to read for the kids that are starting to read, gets them interested in lots of different activities. The downside is now your kids are going to want to do all the activities, so you got to be careful, where it's like, all right, fine, I guess I'll do one or two of these things. So be forewarned. You know what I should be doing? I should be casting Holy and leveling that up. That would be fun to see as well. It's very much, Holy is very much like the white magic flare. And the Holy Lance casts Holy as well. Oh, I'm just going to focus single target that because that did like no damage. No, you can keep on casting your flare spell. And you cast Holy on just that one. Yep, because just heck this Death Blossom in particular. That did a fair amount. Then cleave the demon beast. Or beast demon. I am blitzing through so much MP though. Oh, good. Alright, what do we got? Let's see. It's the last floor. No. Arbitrarily long. Just arbitrarily long. Oh, man. Alright. Well, we're still together for a little while longer, it seems. So, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. In the interest of time and expediting things, I'm going to have Maria start attacking. Instead of using Holy. Yeah, and I think I'm going to just have Leon, or Furion, not Leon, Furion, do a little bit of damage here and there, but have some rounds of healing as well. Or, hear me out, I could, in theory, at this point, just change out his weapon so he can actually attack things. That's an option too. I don't know if I want to do that, because I do like having the ability to top myself off without the curatives. So, alright, go this way and get this treasure chest over here. A blue dragon! Blue Dargon! Oh no! They are kind of like a mini boss, if I remember right, but they're not going to pose too much of a threat to us. We're going to chunk them down pretty quick. Yeah, especially with that. So even though I did 0 damage, we still did 200 damage because of the Ripper's special effects, as it were. So I'm not too concerned at all. At all. One damage with 220. 0 plus 220. Okay, keep on going. There. Should be dead. Oh, I guess not. Oh, I got a stiffer chin on it than I thought. Well, that's okay. That just means we get more stat ups after we defeat it. There he goes. Hellfire. That's just a silly item. Is it faster to go up and around? It might be faster to just go up this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go up this way. You can just start attacking, get through everything. Yeah, roughly each fight takes about 2 to 3 minutes. And then walking takes about 2 to 3 minutes. So each floor roughly takes about 10 minutes. Okay. Shouldn't really do that much damage to you. Did okay, but yeah, not as much as Maria's base damage with her dagger. I'll go this way. Ugh. If only I could have a weapon that recharges mana on hitting you. That'd be stellar. Now that I remember it, I think the fire gigases were a boss at some point. Yeah, you can't blow up. I haven't done anything to you yet. So, take that. There, now you can blow up. Alright. Another flame sword that I don't need. Oh, that's a whole lot of ouch. We'll just have you work our way through it, though. I think it'll be just as fast doing it in this method as it is for the others. 'Cause that guy's hecka dead. So maybe I should let... No, maybe not. I think we might be able to get 3 of them in one go. If I do things the right way. Like if I have... You do that. You attack there and you attack there. I think that might work out. Because... I mean, Maria might be able to take out one on her own. I'm fairly certain Guy can take out one on his own. And it seems like Leon can absolutely take one on his own. Yeah, and then now this is just easy. Cakewalk. Oh, muscle memory. I was going to cast Ultima. Alright, there. Good. That's not worth it at all. Alright, so you cast Flare, attack there, attack there, attack there. So I should be able to get 3 of them. Should be able to get 3 of them. 1, 2, and then Guy should be able to take out that one. 3, nice. Cool. Oh no, charmed. That's actually, oh, not charmed. That's actually fine. He saw through the feminine wiles of the snake lady. And he was like, no, I don't want it. And then he came back to our side. He's the one who always ends up getting charmed. So, I mean, maybe there's something there? Hey, you like what you like, man. I'm not gonna yuck your yum. Hey, another ribbon! That's actually pretty important. Because now everyone has ribbons. That's pretty awesome, actually. Yeah, that's actually pretty awesome that everyone has ribbons now. Nice. I like that. That's great. Those didn't come from treasure chests. Those came from monster battles. Repeatedly fighting monsters, not running away. It's so fun. Uh-huh. Yeah. Can you see from the expression on my face? It's the most enjoyable time ever. Let me see here. Attack you, and then you guys can just clean up the rest. Cool. Alright, what do we got? Is this it? That's the portal up. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh my! Oh, good lord. Yep, was not expecting this guy here. I'm gonna go into this thinking that we can kill him without doing the obligatory buffing of our characters. Even though I hear the boss music. I hear it. I know it's there. I know. Ow. I don't think this guy's gonna be that tough. Yeah. I was gonna say, I didn't think this guy was gonna be that tough to beat. I can't imagine doing this without knowing where the stairs were and just having to fight 4 or 5 of those things. That would be pretty rough. Oh. Yep, here we are. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Cool, I ran out of magic. I don't think I'm gonna need everybody topped off. But I will save the elixirs for during the fight. And I figured there's gonna be monsters. Of course there's gonna be monsters, and it's gonna be this guy. Whatever. That's just rude, actually. Putting something like this right in front of the last boss. That's just rude. Okay, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong. Good. Yep. Good. Get out of here, Behemoth. King Behemoth, sorry. 4 went up. Cool. Yokai. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Don't judge me. And you have braved the bowels of hell to reach me. But the hand of man, which is in false justice and forsaken love, can never hope to defeat the Lord Master of Hell. Have at you, fool. Here we go. Oh, hey. Hi. So we don't need that anymore, because everybody's got that. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that. Buffing everything up. I didn't change his weapon so that Furion could actually attack. So Furion's going to be casting this entire fight. That's fine, I guess. I hope this guy has different forms, because that's kind of a letdown. I mean, I like the smoke stuff. Oh, he has healing. Oh, he has healing. That's actually kind of crappy. That's going to arbitrarily create a problem for this fight. Because he is going to sit here. Magical attacks. Forms of barrier against magical attacks. He's gonna heal for a percentage of however much we damage him. That's gonna suck. And we are hardly doing any damage to him with physical attacks. That's great. I am assuming that I might need to use Ultima. Let's see if that does it. Well, I did a fair amount of damage. I did 1,000. These physical attacks are doing nothing. Okay. I'm gonna keep doing what I know to do. I don't know how long this may be a very long fight. I hope you guys are strapped in, because I am locked into this. I would really like him to not heal as much as he's healing, though. Reduces the number of attacks. Did I have someone level that up? I did not. Does everyone have haste, wall, aura, blink, shell? No, they don't have berserk. So I'll do that. Glad I went through the time to level this up, because this is the only thing that's doing damage to him right now. That's a substantial amount of damage. Starfall? Well, that's a rock that's going to destroy my hopes and dreams. Ow. Just keep hitting him. You know what? I'm going to actually use all my consumables. Let's see what all those consumables are about, huh? This will be fun, actually. It's the last fight. Let's see here. Let's go down here. Wind flutes. There's 2 of them. Use those guys up. Oh, Cyclone 8. Okay, they both did the same one, Cyclone 8. And he cast Flare. Only hit Guy. Gaia Drum. Arctic Wind. I didn't dearly know. Why did that not? Oh, maybe I have to dispel him? I haven't been dispelling things, so I don't have that spell really, like, top-notched. Oh! That just happened. Is this like a scripted death? Because I'm fine burning through this stuff. Deals damage to the undead. Oh, do that on you. Sage's Wisdom, do that. Only 700 damage. Oh, Leon's dead again. Oh, hanging on by 2 HP. There. What a wonderful fight this is. This is terrible, actually. This is quite honestly terrible. Ah, I missed. Do I need to cast that on you? Not that I really have much hope that it will actually hit. Alright, Unicorn maximizes your spirit. You might as well use that, right? And, same effect as slow? Sure, why not? Yeah, I figured it would have missed. Okay, that didn't help any. Missed. Alright, fair enough. Didn't kill him. Just healed him exponentially, which is super freaking annoying. Alright. Haste, silence, not gonna work. Makes fear, stops. Line that raises attack at the cost of lowering evasion. Deals poison damage. Whatever. Do that one. Do that one. Like, I gotta hope that I'm able to get through this. Poison Cloud. Just a little, like, blink of damage. Another Starfall. Oh my. This is gonna be a fight. Alright. Keep the cures going. Between Guy and Furion will be pretty okay. And just gotta keep on leaning on doing some damage. If I had made Guy equip the Poison Axe, maybe that would have been better, because maybe we could have poisoned him and had some free damage. Seems like he blocked that damage. I mean, if he's casting Starfall, he's not hitting us and recovering HP, which is good. I'm assuming Flare is going to have much the same effect as anything else. A little bit more damage than I could hope for. Well, 500, okay. So half of Ultima. I might want to restart this and equip Furion with yeah, with a weapon, because also Leon's weapon, his second one, isn't doing damage. For some reason. I don't even know what he has. Is it the Holy Lance? I don't think it's the Holy Lance. No, it is the Holy Lance. Alright, so I'm going to actually go around and start healing people as everyone else gets beat up. I should probably have Guy supplement the healing too, but meh. Yep, keep going. Yeah, he's blocking every single time. Do that. And that right there. Alright, just doing the same thing we've been doing this whole time. I found that rhythm. Seems to be the one that's continuing to do a little damage. Getting ahead of his attacks. Form 2? Or was that it? You gotta tell me that wasn't it. That's such a... Let's see. Unbelievable. Defeated by insects like you, not once, but twice. Who are you? Arrgh. That was it. Okay, nice. That's unbelievable. A little bit of a letdown, but okay. We did it. It's done. Now let's get out of here. I'm not in control of the characters. Why is Leon off to the side? I guess it doesn't matter. It's finally over, isn't it? It was a long struggle, but with the Emperor gone, we've nothing left to fear. Thank you. With all my heart, I thank you. With the combined strength of Kashuan and Finn, we will build the kingdom anew. Together, Princess, we will create a kingdom even fairer than the old. Though once a coward, I now stand here a new man. I have all of you to thank for that. You have my deepest gratitude. I am sure Scott is smiling down on me from above. Oh yeah, his brother died. Sid was joining in the party too, but then Sid died. Yeah. Look at you. Do you realize what you've done? Who am I supposed to steal from with the Empire gone? You put me out of a job. I guess I'll have to start stealing from you. Better watch your backs. Bye, Paul. He likes Maria. Layla, you sure showed him, Furion. If ever bit the bloke I pegged you for. If you ever feel like trying your hand at pirating. What? That not sit well with you, Maria? Haha. Looks like the next battle's already begun, Furion. She likes Furion. And then Nellie is Joseph's niece. You did it. I'm sure Dad's... Oh, yeah, no, father. Okay. Yeah, okay, father, not niece, father. I'm sure my dad's happy for you, too. Up there above the clouds. I'm going to work here, serving the princess. I just want to do whatever I can to help out. Oh. Joseph? See the ghost of him behind there. We must now dedicate ourselves to the task of restoring what was lost. Farewell. Words cannot express my gratitude to you all. Okay, bye. War finally over. Yes, we can all live in peace again, together. Right, Leon? There can be no going back, not for all of us. But why? Don't go. Furion, stop him. Maria, Leon is right. We've been through too much. I can't stop him, not now. Leon, we will meet again. Okay, bye. Minwu, Sid, Ricker, Joseph. No. Okay, bye. Well, we shall go on. It's only the beginning. Yay, awesome! This is about 30, 40 hours of a game. 35. Their long struggle has finally come to an end. The Emperor, Pandemonium, the monsters plaguing the world, all had vanished without a trace. Peace had once more returned. The wounds of war would mend, and the memory of those bitter days would fade. But one thing would never be forgotten. That a band of young heroes once saved the world. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. You and me, we did it. To the fans across the globe, past and present, and the crew who brought the originals back to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. Well, that's a nice thing to say. I like that. That's a fun little... That could be like a background or something like that. Yeah, so this was Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered. Completed and in the books. Busy gamer dad? like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much for coming on the journey with me. I had never beaten this game. I'm glad we beat it. It was a little bit of a letdown as far as Final Fantasies go, though. I will stand by the statements I've made throughout the course of this game. Yes, they experimented and it worked at the time. It was new and fresh, but yes, it also fell apart halfway through where we were just mashing the attack button and getting through with our physical power. That last fight, though, if we did not level up our Ultima spell, we would have been hosed. I don't think we could have outdone his healing that he was getting from his attacks. So that would have been very challenging. So let that lesson be learned that we did need to spend some time leveling up some spells so that we had that utility to get our dodges up, our shield, and our berserk for the amount of hits, or haste for the amount of hits. We definitely needed to do some leveling up of our magic so we were at least a little bit prepared to offset some of that. But we'll catch you in our next episodes for our next long play. I have no idea how I'm going to upload this series because it's been so sporadic with how I've recorded it. I might just upload this whole thing and let you guys just have at it and binge watch it. But that's like about 30 hours of video. Sporadic or episodic in its format, where I have about half-hour episodes and then the hour-long formats to close out the series with these last 7 episodes, I think is what it is that we're at now, maybe 8. But we'll see. I hope to see you guys in our next videos to keep up with the busy gamer dad life. You out there can absolutely play games and be busy. Take a break. Play a couple of games with me. Play a couple of games on your own. Have me off in the background doing whatever it is. Play the games with me. Let me know how you're going through them. And if you like the games, let me know what you like about them. If you don't like the games, let me know what you don't like about them. I love hearing that stuff. We'll catch you in our next episode. Bye.